But I'll tell you a short story. I think I told the story before, but I'll tell you it again because it's so good. This is in the days of the fifth Rebbe of Chabad, Rabbi Shalom Dovber. And they were in, this was either occurred in Lubavitch, which was like before World War One, or when they moved to Rostov, which was like near the end of World War One, to Rostov. In any case, they used to make on SIMCHAT Torah, they would dance. They would dance. SIMCHAT Torah, the Chassidim would dance. They would drink a lot, and they would dance tremendously happy dance. And people would come from all around just to see the dancing and to rejoice. It would give them happiness for the whole year. So there was this old couple that used to come every year. Also, it was about an hour walk from where they lived, but they would come to Lubavitch just to watch the dancing and the happiness in the synagogue. Well, it happened that one year, the man had a heart attack, and the doctors told him they wouldn't be able to walk. But they said, well, what if we walk little by little? Each time we'd make a rest, like every quarter of an hour. So the doctor said, all right, but he has to rest like a quarter of an hour and then walk a quarter of an hour. So that's what they did. They set up, before the holiday, they set up places where he could sit. And instead of taking 1 hour, it took 2 hours, 2 hours and a half, whatever, more. So they finally got there, and it was in the middle of the dancing. And the Hasidim were all, rejoicing and dancing. They danced in a big circle. They just went around and around. And this man, his wife went into the women's section, and he stood in the corner watching to be happy to absorb the happiness. Suddenly, the Rebbe pointed to him and motioned that the Hasidim should push him into the circle of dancing. So he tried to tell the Rebbe he can't because of his heart. He can't do it. And his wife was yelling out, no, my husband, he's got a heart condition. He can't do it. Then the Rebbe didn't pay any attention. And he drew him in, and he started dancing with him. And they danced, and the Hasidim made like a space. The Rebbe himself danced in the middle with this man. And he was trying to sort of resist, but in the end, he also started dancing. Suddenly, he held his chest, and he fell down and he fainted. And the women, his wife yelled out, you killed my husband, you killed my husband. And they carried him outside. It was about a bit cold outside, so they carried him outside. There was a doctor. And one of the Hasidim was a doctor, and there was a doctor present that checked his pulse. He said he's still alive, cover him up, and let's see what happens. There's nothing I can do. So the people were out there, the women were out there, they were saying psalms, and they were crying, but eventually, they wanted to go back into the happiness, so they went back. And his wife was sitting there. After about 20 minutes, whatever, he opened up his eyes. His wife was amazing. He sat up. He said, where am I? What happened? He said, you're by the Rebbe. He said, oh, the Rebbe, I feel great. And he went back in. He was totally cured. The Rebbe had totally cured him from any of his problems. In other words, the happiness that was there, or the holiness that was there, or the brotherhood that was there, whatever it was, the holiday that was there, in any case, it totally healed him. And that's one of the things that happiness does, is it renews the circulation. So that if we have a good attitude and we're positive, we can draw this good attitude for the whole year. As I don't know if it'll get rid of all heart conditions, but for sure it'll open up the hearts of a lot of Jewish people to respect one another and to love the creator of the universe and to love life itself and make a good and a happy, healthy world. So have a happy and a healthy Sukkot, and don't worry about making an effort, because God protects you. That's the whole thing of Sukkot, and God blesses us. That's also the thing of Sukkot, to make a healthy and a happy and a blessed year with Mashiach now. Chag Sameach.